Hi, my name is Elizabeth Tavares. I'm from Dominican Republic. I'm a single mom of 3 beautiful kids, and I live here in Orlando. I come from a big family of 8 girls. I'm the number 7. So my father passed away when I was 7, and practically my mom was raised us, all of us. She was 38 years old. She never remarried again. So at my age of 17, I met my husband, or my first husband. I met him, and 3 years later, we get married. He said one day we're gonna move to US and we're gonna live there. So we start looking for houses here. On that date, we were watching TV. He had a heart attack on the age 38. So I thought I was joking. I said, honey, are you kidding me? Are you joking? He started getting red. And I was saying, honey, are you okay? And they told me, sorry, he's gone. There's nothing we can do. I couldn't believe that was true. I was saying, that cannot be. This morning he was okay. He was hugging me, and now he's gone. I decided to stay in the US after that because his assets was here. So I lived in New York. 4 years later, I met the father of my kids, and we got married. We used to party a lot before I have the kids. We used to party a lot, we used to drink. I started smoking cigarettes, not drugs, cigarettes. So one day when I came from partying and drinking, smoking, it seems like I prayed to God, but I didn't remember. And I did a promise to him. So the next day was a Sunday. I wake up, I went to the bathroom, and I heard a voice that said to me, remember, promise me to stop smoking. And I said, no, I can't promise you that, Lord. And I knew that was God who was talking about. It wasn't me. It wasn't me saying, remember, you promised God. It was, remember, you promised me that you will stop smoking. And then I said, God, I don't remember. I was drunk. How could I say that? I don't remember. And then I went to my knees and I lift my hand up and I said, Lord, if I say that, I don't remember. You know, I can't fail you. So why don't you hold this hand and let Jesus hold the other hand and let's walk together, because I can't do this by myself. So never felt sensation, desire, or anything for cigarettes. It's like never was in my vein. But you know, that miracle came to my life, impacted my life, but still I wasn't safe. And one day a friend of mine called me and said, hey, do you want to go to a Bible study every Tuesday? And I said, okay. I went there, and when it was only ladies. So when I walked in, this woman that was, look at me, she was smiling. And I was looking at her, she said, oh, what's your name? And I introduced myself, and then she said, oh, do you have a personal relationship with the Lord? And I said, of course I do. I thought I did because I had a conversation, dreams and things. And then she said, oh, do you ever invite Jesus to your heart? And I said, well, I think I did. She said, but you have done it with Beverly? And I said, well, I don't know if I had done it like that. And then she said, it's very easy. You want to do it? And I said, sure. I did it, and it was honestly easy and the best ever done in my life, because once I did it, the next day, when I get up my bed, I was feeling a joy, a happiness in my heart that I don't know why. Because I was going through a bad marriage. My husband by the moment was cheating me a lot, so we didn't have really great relationship. I didn't have a reason to be happy because I had everything. I have my kids have nannies, I had chauffeur, helicopter, golf course. But my heart was empty, and I cannot see myself like a year later without him, because I was 18 years with that man already. So it was a long marriage, but I was totally dead inside, and I was saying, God, I don't know what to do if you don't do something for my life. I just don't know. And the light came to my head and said, hey, go to live in the United States. So we came here, we left everything, and we start from zero. I taught myself to be strong, and I end that relationship even loving that guy. And I promised God to wait for that person, and it's been 7 years since. While it is time, God called me for a ministry. He called me to help the poor and help the needs of others, you know, spread the gospel. This is it, that God is calling me to be a ministry of evangelists and spread the word of God. I have conviction of that we need to do that. I mean, there's a lot to do out there, and the Bible said Matthew 9:35, the harvest is plentiful. It's plentiful and the workers are few. We need to be motivated to do what God's called us to do. And I have a strong feeling that even I could be called to be evangelist. We all are called to have ministry evangelist a little bit. Because if you see what Mark 16:15 said, go to every nation and spread the word to every creature, and those who believe will be saved. So it's God is sending us, to go. Because normally, people are afraid to come to church. For one reason or the other, they're afraid to come. I came to church after I have a conviction that the Lord came to me, and I know that He's real. And He did whatever He can to reach, not only to me, to everybody. Because everybody has part of the tree of life. That it's up to you if you want to take that space. But we all have a space there. That's why He sent Jesus to die for all of us. It's beautiful. We have a lot to do, and God is patiently waiting for us to do it, because sometimes we're just too lazy. Like the word said, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So we want to do something, but no, we don't have the time. We have to commit ourselves to do it, and spread the word in love.